Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome back to Next Gen PGA Tour 2K21 live gameplay here on the channel. Today we are going to be checking out Close Encounters 2K21. This one was designed by Stinky Fish. To my knowledge, just like the name of the course, this is going to be a fantasy golf course which does features visitors from another planet. So really looking forward to checking this one out. It's going to be right up my street and I do hope you guys are going to enjoy it. So as always, we're leaving everything at default. Fairways are firm, greens are firm, green speed is fast, time of day is noon. Let's check out the tee options. We do have 5 tee options. We are going to be swinging from the black tees, which are playing fairly short at 5,268 yards. And as always, pin set number 1. I have actually started watching the entire X-Files series again. I'm just about halfway through season 2, so this course could not have dropped at a better time for me. So hole number 1, par 4. Let's see what we are going to encounter here. So quite a cool mini little UFO there. Looks like it's abducting a golf cart. And look at the shadow in the bunker. That is really cool how it's created that. I've got no idea what the designers used to create that UFO. Very creative. So despite this 10 mph wind in our face, I'm thinking we can just about kick on to the front of the green here with a good tee shot. Certainly a drivable par 4 in favourable conditions. That is a huge red slope. We get a laser beam straight swing, but with that slope we are going to remain in the, is it light rough, heavy rough? It is heavy rough. This is now a tricky little shot to get this close. Just want to try and get this kicking on from the fairway, and hopefully it does check up. That pin is 4 feet below our feet. We do get the perfect. We did pull it slightly left, but it should hopefully start to check up. That's actually going to leave me a little bit of work from 15 feet out. Green speeds are 173. This one's certainly going to turn from left to right. It's got the weight, has it got the read? It does, and that is a fantastic putt. And despite a poor tee shot and not the best splash shots out the rough, we do pick up an opening birdie. So hole number 2. It's another short par 4, as you'd imagine. It's another UFO. I'm starting to think, is it like jet skis or something he's used? I honestly do not know what he's used to execute these UFOs and get them hovering. That is truly immense. Very creative. So we're just trying to turn this. With the amount of turn we've applied, it did take off yardage, but not the worst of outcomes there. And that should leave us a straightforward splash for an up and down birdie from the bunker, unless we can hold this for the eagle. But I can only imagine that this course has been inspired by one of the sci-fi movie greats, which is Close Encounters of the Third Kind. It's quite an old film now, but a very good one. So let's see if we can drop this. Once again, the splash shot coming up extremely short. It's another test and putt from 14 feet. That needs to turn. It does turn right on the edge, and we do kick things off with back-to-back birdies. And we move on to hole number 3. What on earth am I standing on here? It's a container. Wow. We are teeing off from a container. I have never ever seen nothing like this before. Never played a tee shot like this in my entire life. Are we actually going to have to try and play through the ships here? This is so cool. I wonder if these ships' masts are actually in play. This is like a field goal in American football. I'm just going to go full loft on this driver, and hopefully we don't clatter into one of these tiny poles. It would take some skill to do that. It's a slight slope, and with that we are going to be way over to the right hand side. Is it going to hold the green? I wouldn't think so. No. So our short game is certainly going to get plenty of practice today by the looks of things. We've left the first 2 splash shots extremely short, so let's see if we can get this one close from the light rough and walk away with another birdie. It's a far better execution, and that should be money. It's a far better shot, and we do have a far easier putt this time. And we should be kicking things off with 3 consecutive birdies. So far, really cool course. Going by the yardage, I think the majority of the par 4s are going to be drivable, but oh my goodness, look at this for a huge UFO here. This is creativity at its finest. That is definitely boats he's used to merge this UFO together. That is such a cool feature. Wow. Really, really impressed with that. So in between clubs here, we've got a 9 mile per hour wind, so just going to deal off this lob wedge ever so slightly. Just going to apply a little bit of backspin. And hopefully this spins back towards the pin. I would imagine it'll be slightly past it. We do get the perfect, not the best of swing lines though. Should be past the pin. Oh my goodness, we did hit the flagstick. Now that is just unlucky because another inch or 2 inches to the left or right, we avoid the pin, and it probably would leave us a tap-in birdie. But we do have a chip-in opportunity. Straightforward if we can execute it well. That should run out and into the cup hopefully. And despite hitting the flag and getting an unlucky kick, we do pick up the birdie, and we are 4 under through 4 holes. But so far, really enjoying this course. Once again, so much creativity has been put into designing this. And we do move on to the 5th hole. It's another short par 4. But look at this UFO. I don't know why. The first few UFOs look like they've been friendly. This one looks like it's certainly unfriendly. I don't know why I'm getting that. Vibes could well be the red. So let's see if we can take this down the right hand side of the bunker. There's another slow early. That's probably going to hit the cart path and bounce anywhere. Oh, it's an unlucky kick. Don't be behind the buggy. I don't think we've got a shot here, you know. That is such an unlucky kick there to put us right behind the cart path. I think we're going to have to try and go through the actual cab itself with a splash shot here. Got no idea if this works out. We're so close. I don't know if I would get over it with a pitch. But let's just see if we can actually go through the cab itself. I think this is a 1 in 10 shot, to be honest. Despite executing it well, no, I'm not sure what happened there. If it did go through or we hit the roof, I would have to actually watch that back again. And we're just now looking to get this up and down for the par. Just going to use the contours of the fairway and the green here to try and get this close. Needs to check up. That was a huge downhill slope we were at. But we've played it well. We've got a 10-foot putt that hopefully we can execute. Which we do. Great putt. Right into the left-hand side of the cup. And that is a good par from there. So first par of the round. And we do step on to hole number 6. Not seeing any UFOs here. So the only hole so far doesn't feature a UFO. Quite a bland hole, this one, to be honest, after seeing all the UFOs in every other hole. It's certainly a course that's short, but it is a fun course. If you are big into your sci-fi and your conspiracy theories and your ufology, just like I am, you're certainly going to enjoy the course itself. Really looking forward to seeing what the next UFO is. So we did drive this 6 green convincingly, and I think I've underhit that putt, you know, and that is on a good line. Go on, go, go. Oh, really left that one a couple of feet short. It was on a good line. But we do tap it in for a birdie. And with that, we move to 5 under par. But X-Files, such a good series, guys. I don't think I watched a lot of it the first time round. Too busy being a teenager. But look at the elevation on this building here. Clearly UFO shaped. I think we're going to have to go 8 iron. Just going to go full backspin, full loft just to get it up there. And with that 10 mile per hour wind behind us, hopefully we can get this close. We hit the perfect. That ball's dying. Oh no, don't hit the outer rim. We have. I tell you something, I'm amazed I'm amazed that we didn't land on the green there with that wind behind us. Really misjudged the yardage there. And this is now a brutal putt from 57 feet. 67 feet actually. We're not downhill though, it is a flat surface. Just going to try and lag this up there close. That is a horrible putt line early. Wow. I actually can't recall the last time I had a putt line like that. Weight was good though. And hopefully we convert this putt for the par. And we are going to remain at 5 under par. But such an interesting course this. Like I say, very short. A lot of shot shaping is going to be required here. So just going to turn this. The wind's actually going to be helping us. So just going to turn it with the wind. And hopefully we can kick on from the fairway onto the dance floor. We do get the perfect. Go on, turn, turn, turn. This should be a great shot. Oh, wow. Wonder what happened there. The camera angle. Oh, we are so unlucky there. Really executed that well. Just held up in the light rough. And hopefully we can splash this one close. It's a great execution. Go on, get in the hole. Oh, checks up just short of the pin. But we do get back on the birdie hunt. And we move to 6 under par. Our 6th birdie off the day. So the final hole, the front 9. It's another drivable par 4. We've got a 13 mile per hour wind behind us, so I think 3 wood should comfortably get there. 5 wood's too short. Just going to try and go for the partial. Try and carry these trees. Oh, what an execution that is with the partial as well. Has this got an albatross chance? Go, go, go. Has it got the legs to get there? I don't think so. It's just going to come up a little bit short. But that is a great tee shot. And we do have an eagle putt. We've actually not had an eagle so far, despite the course playing fairly short. We've got the weight. Have we got the read? Oh, it's an eagle putt. That is a great eagle putt. And with that, we move to 8 under par. So a solid front 9. One criticism I'm going to say here is too many of the holes feel too similar to the hole before. I mean, once again, I'm going to have to turn this from right to left. We've executed that well. I've not put enough turn on it. The creativity is off the charts, but for me, some of the holes just seem a little bit too familiar and similar to the previous hole. But the course does play well. Certainly a fun course. And that's what these fantasy courses are about, is just having fun out in the course, enjoying it. It's a great splash shot. Should check up. It's amazing how much that tiny fast takes you left on the master difficulty settings. It's another birdie. And with that, we are 9 under par through 10 holes. So having a really good round so far. But it is a fairly easy course. So this is another drivable par 4 with that wind behind me. I'm just going to have to try and take a good bit off of this tee shot. So just going to de-loft it, and hopefully we can carry the first bunker and get a good run up from the fairway. Oh, it's a tiny slow. And with that slow, we do nestle up into the bunker. Probably even with a perfect there, I don't think I would have carried that bunker. Just took a little bit too much off the yardage there. But I'm thinking with a slight downhill elevation and the firm conditions, if we can get this pitch shot played well, it's got a chance. Oh, it's great execution, but we didn't get 100% power. And with that, that just came up way short. Probably could have went up a club there. So let's see if we can splash this one close. Certainly has a chance if we execute it well. This could be in. Oh, just bounces over the left-hand side of the cup, but far too much pace on that one. So an 8-foot putt for the par save. Thankfully, there's not a lot of break in it. Just going right edge of the flagstick here. And despite a poor tee shot and a poor pitch, we do manage to save the par. So another UFO here. Can we? I don't think I can make this. With that wind, there's no way I can take that on. But this is actually quite a tough tee shot. Just going to shape this a little bit. Try and find the left-hand side of this fairway with a little bit of help from the wind. Get the perfect. I've overturned it, but why that wind is doing nothing. It's going to be another cart path moment. These cart paths are certainly going to hinder you if you do hit them. Now I think I'm going to catch the overhanging tree branch here from this shot, so just going to try and play this with wind advantage. Has it got the legs to get there? I think we certainly hit the branch. Not a bad execution from there. Horrible swing line. And that is a testing putt from 14 feet out. But despite the course being short and a lot of drivable par 4s depending on your wind conditions, if you do lose position of the ball, like I have on a few occasions, you're certainly left with some testing shots. So 9 under, 13th hole. Certainly not going to drive the green here, but let's see if we can get as far down the right hand side while avoiding that bunker on the left hand side as possible. Wind's certainly going to hold us up. We get the perfect, and that should kick forward for us. Looks like a fairly flat fairway. It's going to leave me nothing more than a pitch or a flop shot here. Certainly not splashing that. We've got a flop shot made for it. Just going to go full backspin almost. Set it right because the wind will move us from right to left. And hopefully we can get a good execution. Shouldn't be too bad. Just missed the perfect, and we have been rewarded with a tap-in birdie putt from 3 feet, which we do convert. And it's only our second birdie off the back 9, and we move to 10 under par. So another UFO in plain sight here, and that bunker's there. That actually looks like alien transcription, like codes or something. Very cool. I really like the look of that UFO, but like I say, the creativity the designers used on this course is second to none. So just going to really deal off this driver, and hopefully that wind holds us up. We should kick on comfortably with a good execution here. 14 mile per hour wind. Just missed the perfect, but we should comfortably reach the green. We may actually run off the green here. Wow. Yeah, ran all the way through the green, and we've got a 13-yard shot. This chip shot with a sand wedge should be made for it yardage wise. Just going to deal off it a little bit, and let's see if we can put this in for birdie. One of the tougher par 3s there with the wind in play. Oh, just came up short despite the perfect execution. And we tapped that in for a solid par. That was actually one of the, I think the par 3s, in my opinion, have been the hardest holes in the course. They really have. So, once again, drivable par 4 in these wind conditions, but for me, I would like to see a little bit more variation in some of these par 4s. Without the, without the visuals of the UFOs, the course does feel fairly bland at times. But it is a really good course, it plays well. Certainly enjoying the experience. Just trying to go over the fir trees there. And we have came up short. I think we actually caught the top of that fir. So let's just see if we can get this up and down for the par save. The splash shot should be made for it. Should run out very, very well for us. Brilliant execution. That could go in. Go, go. Just veers up left and come up short. But we do manage to save the par. So 3 holes left to play, guys.
And after that one, 10 under. And you're working with the tailwind on
Close Encounters 2K21. I think 8 iron, well, a little bit of D-loft and some backspin should be perfect here. Should get a nice kick right towards the pin if we can find my intended target. We get the perfect slight pull. It's tracking well. This should kick hard right when it lands. It does. Has it got the legs? Go on, keep turning towards the pin. Oh, the yardage was absolutely fantastic. Very good golf shot there. And we do have a tap-in putt from 4 feet, which we do convert. And with that, we pick up another birdie and move to 11 under par. Hole number 17. In between clubs here. Just going to try and take a bit off this driver. Should catch front edge of the green at least. But we're going to be too long. Oh, it's great execution. It really is. Get down, ball. Get down. Has it got the legs? This could actually hit the flagstick. Go on, hit the flagstick. Oh, a yard or two from hitting the flagstick. We do hold the green. It's going to be a lengthy putt. 47 feet. This is breaking fairly aggressively from right to left. Just want to lag this close. And hopefully walk away with a birdie. Good execution. It should turn hard left here. Just going to come up a little bit short. We do have a 4-foot putt. Certainly missable. But we do drop that into the hole for another birdie. No idea what to expect in this final hole here actually. The 18th on a course with visitors from another planet. Where are we? Can we drive this? Another UFO off there in the distance. Clubhouse as well. Huge floating building off there in the distance as well. So you do have options, but I think we can actually drive this or get close to it. So just going to put a huge amount of turn. Oh, look at the tee box. Wow. Designers missed that one. Huge slope in the tee box. That really needs fixed. So that may actually help us out. A slight slow would be the way forward here to avoid the perfect. Oh, it's a red slow. It's helped with the turn to the right. We do find the fairway. I had no idea where that was going, guys, if I'm going to be honest. That tiny slow, or should I say it wasn't a tiny slow. Red slow helped us out. But big error on the tee box there that the designer should beware of for next time. Make sure your tee boxes are flat. So let's see if we can flop this one close. Brilliant execution. Surely that bites. Come on, check up. It's going to give us a putt for birdie. I think it may be a tough one. This one is going to turn from right to left. We've got the weight. Have we got the read? Oh, we do have the read. What a fantastic putt to finish the round. And there you have it. We shoot a 55, 13 under par on a very creative and interesting course. I think for me, I would have liked to seen a little bit more variation, and the designer's got to take a little bit more time on his sculpting. But that is it for today's round, guys. Certainly an enjoyable course. Get out there and play it. If you did enjoy this video, leave a like. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And until the next video, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.